Now let's take a look at average speed. So let's imagine there's a race going on. And throughout the race, everyone's running and they have to travel the same distance. The winner of the race is the person that finishes with the fastest time. During some part of the race, some runners may have achieved a greater instantaneous velocity than the others. What I mean by instantaneous velocity, it's the speed that the person's going at that specific second. That's why it's called instantaneous. So, however, the winner of the race has received the greatest average speed. What I mean by average speed is the total distance traveled divided by the total time of travel. So, taking a look at the formula, velocity of the average speed would be distance traveled over time. Now let's take a look at a practice question relating to average speed. Alright, so a start track aiming for a world outdoor record runs 4 laps of a circular track that has a radius of 15.9 meters in 47.8 seconds. What is the runner's average speed for this motion? Alright, so before we start, let's write down what we are given in this question. So we're given the radius of the track. So radius is equal to 15.9 meters. Next, we're given the time that it takes to run. Time is 47.8 seconds. Alright, so now let's go into the required section. So what are we required to find? The velocity average. Okay, now let's start figuring out a solution. S for solution. Okay, so since we're required to find the velocity average, let's write down the equation for the velocity average, which is velocity average is equal to the distance traveled divided by time. Time we're given, which is 47.8 seconds. On distance, we have to figure that out because we're only given the radius of the circular field. So right now we have to find out the circumference. So the circumference is equal to 2 pi r. This case is going to be 2 pi times 15.9, and it's approximately 99.8 meters. Now, does he travel only 99.8 meters? No, he travels this distance 4 times. So 4 times 99.8 meters. And that should give you somewhere close to 400, but let's be accurate. 99.8 times 4 gives you 399.2 meters. Now this is how much track he has run. So to find out the distance, we plug this number into here. So this is going to be 399.2 meters. Now we have everything to solve for velocity average. So now our velocity average is equal to 399.2 divided by time, which is 47.8 seconds. And let's figure out his average velocity. Divided by gives you a speed of 8.351 meters per second. Always remember the correct units, because it could have been kilometers per hour, but in this case it's meters per second. And I always recommend giving it up to 3 decimal points to be a little accurate. So he travels, his average speed is 8.351 meters per second. And this is a scalar quantity since there's no direction.